there, are you ready for your Series 5 SwanFit workout? Today you'll want to be close to a wall because we're going to use the wall as our prop for some of the exercises. Other than that, you don't need any equipment. All right, here we go. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, wide stance. Pull that belly in, grow up through the spine, shoulders down, good posture. And we're going to start by just twisting side to side and gently working our way to our thighs until you can tap the elbow to the thigh. Work your way up, okay? We're going to do a few of these. You can kind of go at your own pace, work your way down, work your way up. Good. This shouldn't hurt yet. Just getting the core warmed up. Let's go up and down. One more time now. And work it up. Pull those feet in, bring the arms up over the head, and let's bring the legs forward. Alternate sides. 3, 4, just get those hamstrings warm. 5, and the quads, and the core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You don't even have to worry about keeping the legs very straight or flexing or pointing the toes. Just kind of move through it. Awesome, very good. Belly in. We're going to reach down toward the ground and extend the leg behind us. Stand up, squeeze the hips. Stretch out the hamstrings. That's 1. Single leg, deadlift. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. Just try to use some control. Sometimes it's even harder when you don't touch the ground. You really have to stabilize through the core the whole time. Let's say 6. So how's it going? Is this your first workout of Series 5 so far, or have you tried some others? You'll have to let me know what you think, how you're feeling, if you're sore. Really stretch through those hamstrings, nice dynamic movement. A lot of big muscle groups working. Let's do one more on each side. Awesome. All right, should be getting good and warmed up. Pull that belly in. We're going to get into some more explosive movements now. You're going to sink into a squat, really low. Hop up, lunge. Back to your squat, same leg, okay? So we're going to squat, lunge with that left foot in front. Still on the left. This is 6, 7, 8. Should be getting really warm really fast. 5 more. Back to the squat. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Guess what? We go right into the other side. Squat, switch. So now that right foot's in front. Nice and low. If you need to modify, you don't have to hop. It's not a huge hop, but you can make it a step. And 9. This is 10. We've got 5 more, should be burning. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, awesome. Definitely got my heart up. We're gonna be back, heart rate, next to the wall. So here's where we're gonna start to use it as a tool, or a prop, or a piece of gym equipment, whatever you want to call it. Step it back into a high plank. Get that breath back, and you're gonna tap the wall, hand down. That's 1. You want to really squeeze that chest. It's a nice high plank. Keep the belly in tight. And if you're feeling pretty good with this, maybe it's the end of the month, and you've already done this one a few times, you want to really make it challenging, here's what you can do. Hand up, down, down. Then you'll alternate and bring the other arm up, and you just switch side to side like this, really using the shoulders and the core. So this is a great option, and it's even more challenging because you've really Worked yourself up in that last exercise. You're doing great. Let's do 2 more. And by 2 more this time, I mean 1 more on each side. And remember, if you're not ready for this one, it's just a wall tap, all right? Go ahead and bring those knees down. You can cross the ankles. Extend the legs out in front of you. We're going right into an ab exercise. Roll back. You're gonna bring that chest up, scoop out the abs, pull them in. Bring this knee, the right knee in, left leg forward. And I want you to clap under your thigh. You should be able to reach under there and switch. 3, 4, get the shoulder blades up every time you switch sides. Shoulder blades should be up really high. Clap and clap. And 10. Let's do 5 more on each side. 4, clap a little louder if you can. 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, allow those legs to hover. Scoop out the abs. You're gonna lower down slow. 3, 4, bring it up. 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 2, bring it up. Now lower the head down. You're gonna do that with the legs. Lower down. 3, 4, up. 3, 4, down. Really pull those abs in. It's gonna make it a lot easier if you push them out. So if you keep them sucked in, you'll strengthen that lower back. Nice and slow. And up. And tuck the knees in. Wrap the arms around the legs. If that bothers your lower back at all, just bend at the knees. Let's go ahead and roll up. We're gonna flip over into a high plank. Facing the other direction. Pull that belly in. This time, you're gonna tap your toe at the wall, bring it down. Toe at the wall, bring it down. But don't make it a little wimpy one. Stretch it up as high as you can so you're squeezing your glutes. If you've got a marker near the wall that can measure your height, you can set yourself a little goal, trying to reach up as high as you can. I don't really have anything going on over there that I want to kick toward, but if you've got really nice walls, you might want to put some socks on for this one. Just stretch it up. Nothing fancy, just really using that wall as a guide for an extra reach. Let's do 3 more on each side. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring those knees down. We're going to come back onto our feet, curl the toes under, walk it back. You can kind of hang out down there, stretching out your hamstrings before you roll up. Always a good thing to get those hamstrings stretched out. Now, back into the explosive movement. Right foot forward, left foot back. You're going to sink down, and now we're just going to go straight into switching the lunges. Here we go. That's 1 and 1. 2, 2. Reach those arms up high in between each one to get that mobility through the shoulders. You're going to get your heart rate up a lot today, but we're going to take little breaks in between each of these explosive movements to give ourselves some time to recover and really focus on strength and toning. Let's do 3 more on each side. Step it down nice and low. Very nice, very nice. All right, now we're gonna come down onto one knee. You're gonna have your left foot in front of you. Pull the belly in, shoulders down low. One hand behind the head. You're gonna tap this palm to the ground, bring it right back up to the side. Bring it down, bring it up. We're contracting the oblique on the side that the arm is reaching toward the ground on. You want to really lengthen on the left and contract on the right. Good. Now as you reach it down there, remember to pull the belly button back. Keep those abs scooped out. And you might be able to reach the ground. You might not quite yet. You'll even feel that quad burn a little bit on that back leg. Last one. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. Other leg goes in front. Hand behind the head. Gently tuck the tailbone under so you can get a deep engagement through the lower abdominal muscles. Down, up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Really reach for it. And even really make sure you're stretching big time. The one you're lengthening is benefiting probably even more so than the one the side you're contracting. 2 and 1. Awesome. Bring that foot down. Hands behind the head. We're going to sit the butt back and we're going to roll forward until we can tap the elbows to the ground. Then we lift everything up, okay? I'm going to face the side so you can see my angle. Scoop out the abs, lower down, lift it up, drive the hips through. We want to take this one slower because you really got to scoop it out and lift. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Down and lift. Through. Down. Lift it up. Down. Lift it up. Take it down and up. You're doing great. Really squeeze those glutes. If you're squeezing it hard enough, you will feel the burn. If you don't feel the burn, draw that belly in, press those hips back, see if you can make it burn. 2 more. And 1. And lift it up. Awesome. Hands down. We're back into our plank position. This time, you're going to extend the feet back and you're going to hop the palms up to the hands. If hopping's not for you, you can step it up. Belly in tight, and you're going to bring it forward, back. We've done things like this before. Forward into a frog squat, back with the feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. Suck those abs in every time you extend the legs back. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees down, press the hips back. Stretch it out. Stretch out through those lats. Now, you're going to come back into your table. I'm going to face you for this one so you can get kind of a front view or an angled view. Nice wide palms. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees up just a few inches. Then the elbows back. So you're flexing your lats. You've got your quads contracted. Your core is contracted. And you're going to go side, side. Bend the elbow a little bit as you shift from side to side. Really works that upper body. You'll feel it through the lats, the triceps, the shoulders, the biceps. Tiny movement, but everything is flexed. Those knees are off the ground. To modify it, you could keep the knees on the ground, but then you're really going to have to squeeze those muscles, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees down. Shake out those arms. We're going to roll over onto our backs. Extend the legs in front of you, but keep those heels in kind of close to the hips. Draw the belly in. You're going to lift the hips up and come into a table. If you have tight shoulders, you might need to keep the hips down a little bit, okay? Keep them up as much as you can. Belly in tight. We're going to reach the right arm up, put it down, left arm down. 2. Keep the hips up as much as you can, but if you need to lower them a little bit to support the shoulders, totally fine. Keep that belly sucked in. This is 7, I think. We'll go with that. If you're counting on your own, well, you'll know better than I. We've got 5 more on each side. 5.
As you reach the arm up, really drive the hips through. So you're getting a bigger squeeze through the glutes. It's gonna help them change their shape even faster. It's also gonna help strengthen that lower back. The more you can push those hips up, I think we got one more on each side. Beautiful. Lower those hips down. Scoop out the abs, lower back onto the back. Don't get too comfortable down there. We're gonna extend both legs up and really flex the feet. Bring the hands behind the head, and as you crunch up, you're gonna lower the right leg down and bring it up as you bring the head down. Then you're gonna alternate, okay? This is kind of reversing the movements that we normally do, but this is strengthening the glutes and core while we're training those abs to kind of stay in place, stay tight. Really reach for it and really reach that energy through the heels as you lower them down, keeping those quads flexed and the abs in tight. Let's do, after this one, we're going to do 2 more on each side. Get those shoulder blades off the ground. Very nice. Bring that left foot down. Keep those hands cupped behind the head, and now we're going to go side to side. 1, 2. Really twist through those transverse abdominal muscles. 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower it down. Bring the other leg up. Keep that foot flexed. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2. Really reach for it. 3, 4. It's tough. That bottom leg's going to want to come up. Once you notice that, just reach that heel out further. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower it down, reach the arms up over the head, and we're going to roll up. And let's bring those legs around, belly in tight. We're going to take the right foot, bring it in between the palms. You want to find a strong spot with this leg. Pull the belly in tight because we're going to shift the weight onto that right leg. And you're going to straighten it, extend the left leg behind you. So we're going to work the quads. And at the top, we're going to really lengthen the hamstrings. Okay, here we go. Straighten down. You can, if you can reach the ground, you can keep the fingers there for a little bit of support. If you need to lift up, that's fine too. And guess what? This is another opportunity to use the wall as a prop. If you can't quite reach the ground, you can keep the fingertips at the wall and use it for support. If there's not a good spot in your house or wherever you're at for you to use the wall for support, you can use a chair or a table or something sturdy. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right into the other side. You'll bring the left foot forward. We're going to straighten that front leg, belly in tight. Here we go. 1, 2, and if you are going to use the wall for support, barely use it, okay? Maybe it's just a finger. It's just kind of a guide. There for support, but not there to do the work for you. 7, and 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5 more. Really keep that belly in tight. You should feel this working your obliques too as you extend that right leg behind you and lengthen through that back leg. It's really training your core. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, both feet on the ground. How you feeling? Good, good, good. I know you're looking good. So, wide stance, open up the hips, pull the belly in. You're gonna reach the arms out in front of you. You're gonna pull them up over the head And then you're going to reach forward, take them to the ground, bend the knees, straighten the legs, reach up. So this is kind of like a movement that we've done in bar before. We call stripper frogs. But right here, we got the hips turned out. We're taking it all the way down. And this is a gentle one. Right now we're just lengthening before we go into one more explosive movement. And up. And do a few more strengtheners. You're over halfway through it. That's great. That's got to feel great. Keep those muscles flexed, and it'll keep that heat through the core. Keep your metabolism working. Keep your muscles fired up. Keep the calorie burn high for the entire workout. Now bring those arms down, shoulders back. You might have to bring the legs in just a few inches for this one. Our arm movement's going to stay similar, but we're going to explode with just a soft landing. Belly in tight, reach the arms up, soft landing down. It's not a deep squat. We're focusing on getting a lot of height and contracting the calf muscles. We're going to do 20 of these. We're going to call this one number 8, 9, 10. You don't even have to reach to the ground. I just want you to focus on the explosion up toward the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Relax the legs just for a second. We're going to do that again without the explosion, belly in tight. What we're going to do this time is just come up onto the toes and down. 1, 2, tighten the core. 3, 4. We're going to do the first 10 at this pace. The last 10 we're going to do at a rapid pace. Let's do 3 more. It might be 11. That's all right. Here we go. Last slow. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. I hope those calves are burning. We're going to take it to the floor. Get those hands right under the chest. Curl the toes under. Press the hips back. We're in a version of a downward facing dog. You can go ahead and let that head drop some. We are going to do a downward facing dog shoulder press. So walk the feet in a little closer. It's okay if you're on the toes. You can press the heels down if it works for you. Widen the hands a little bit. We're going to bend the elbows and reach the head toward the ground. Press. Down and up. 3. This might feel silly, but this is a great way to strengthen the shoulders while you have a lot of control over the movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 more. Now another option, if you're feeling really intense and you've practiced before, or you've done this workout many, many times and you're ready to step it up, you have the wall next to you. You can do a handstand, and you can work on either holding your handstand or maybe trying a few handstand push-ups. Very good. I'll have a separate video clip available for you to watch me do one. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this workout with it, but you'll get to see that as a little bonus clip, okay? We're back into a table. You're going to extend the left leg behind you, draw the belly in, and you're going to make a rainbow with that leg. Tap it to the front, circle it around, tap it to the opposite side, okay? Now let's pick up the pace just a tiny bit. 3, because I want you to kind of keep that heart rate going. 5, 6. Really keep scooping those abs out a little more with each exercise. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring that knee back in. Really scoop those abs out. Extend the right leg behind you and circle it side to side. 3, 4, need to, or more than you feel like looks like anything less than silly. It's kind of like you're wagging your tail. Let's do 3, 2. You're so happy to be doing this workout that you can't help but wag your tail, right? All right. Now, we're on our knees. We're going to take a really wide position with the hands. And we're going to do a wide push-up. We've done tricep push-ups from this position. Right now, we're really focusing on the chest. Your hands should be wide. I'll let you see kind of how wide as you can make them. Those hips are up. We're going to bring them forward as we bring the chest as close to the ground as you can, while still feeling comfortable through the shoulders. Here we go. 2. And normally, we might not go this low because it's a lot of pressure on the shoulders, but we're keeping our knees tucked in closer to the hips. This allows us to control our movement more. So you listen to your body and you let your comfort level decide. If you want to push it a little, you want to come outside of your comfort zone just a little, just enough to make a change. If you need to dial it back, you can dial it back. If you're feeling good, just push it through. 3. It really helps to stretch it out too. Last one. Beautiful. Reach it back and relax. Wonderful. Okay, curl those toes under. Step the feet toward the palms. Hang in that forward fold and then roll it up. All right. You're getting close, guys. You're getting close. So now we're going to take triangle position with our legs. You'll have that right foot pointing toward the wall. You're going to reach the right hand to the wall. You want it to be a big reach to get here. Belly's in tight, so we're using our wall again for the prop. Now, you're going to reach the opposite arm to that hand, tap it, and bring it down, okay? Really stretch. We're stretching through the obliques. 4, 5, 6. We're just doing 10 of these. This is just to get some length. Stretch those muscles, pull them away from the hip. Beautiful. Now part 2 of this. Hand stays on the wall. Make sure the supporting leg is really strong. You're going to kick this one out to the side and down. This just takes a slight bend. We're working on keeping the hip bone pointing forward and really working through those hip adductors on the outside. 8. We're going to do 20 of these. 10, 9, you can keep the hand on the hip, you can just let it hang there, you can put it behind the head, whatever you want. We got to do a higher volume with these because it takes a little bit more to get those outer thighs going. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You're going to turn it around, take that movement on the other side. So really reach for the wall. First we're going to stretch it out and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep that inside leg straight for that part. Very good. And now here we go. You can relax that top arm and you're going to kick the leg out and down. 2. Hip bones pointing forward. 5, 6. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. 7, 8, 8. I'm sorry, that's 10 now. I was doing my bar counting for a second. We've got 7 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's take that wide stance again. Start to cool it down. Pull that belly in. Reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head to drop. Pull that belly in toward the spine. Walk the hands to the right foot. Point that right toe forward. And then relax the head and just hang out, lengthening through that hamstring. You did a wonderful job. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side. I hope you had fun with that workout. I hope you worked up a sweat because I did. I know I was really breathing with it. Arms up over the head. A nice low squat. Reach those arms back up over the head, inch the legs together. Let's do one more big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck the tailbone under, around the back. Roll up through the spine. And congratulations, you did Series 5. Okay, during your Series 5 SwanFit, I told you when we were doing our downward facing dog shoulder presses, I told you I'd show you the shoulder press, the handstand shoulder press. So I'm going to show you now. I don't recommend trying it without someone there to supervise the first time or maybe guiding your legs. But if you're comfortable with handstands, you just want to get close to the wall. You kind of look forward and you can bring those hips up to get into position. Then you widen the hands and you just lower down by bending the elbows, straighten it up. You take it as low as you comfortably can and press it right back up. And with a little bit of practice, you'll be doing it in no time. Another way to strengthen is to just hold the shoulder press for as long as you can, draw the belly in, and practice bringing the heels away from the walls using that strength in the core. Good luck. Let me know if you need help.